Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing, starting off with some chilly conditions this morning and plenty of sun. We will see another chilly weather day ahead, although quiet weather for our Monday, and we will see a warming trend as we head into the middle of the week, with our next chance of rain moving in as we get into Wednesday. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we can see high pressure and control over the eastern part of the country, and that's going to keep things quiet as we move over the next 2 days before a pretty strong area of low pressure comes together over the middle of the country and moves eastward into our region. And again, that's going to bring some shower activity as well as a chance of even a few thunderstorms pushing through the area for Wednesday. Taking a look at current conditions this morning, seeing just a few clouds around 12,000 feet. Winds are out of the north at 4 knots, temperature 29 degrees, relative humidity is at 53%. Take a look at the current visible satellite. We can see that 12,000 foot cloud layer just to our north. We have seen that start to dissipate over the last hour or so. So we're going to see that continue tracking off to the southeast, possibly seeing a scattered deck at times, but overall should see plenty of sun as we move through the remainder of the day today. We'll look at the European model here zoomed out so we can see the larger scale changes as we move over the coming days. Again, high pressure and control, quiet weather through the day today on the chilly side, slightly below average, but no precipitation or lightning expected in the areas we move through the day, as well as into the evening and through the day tomorrow. We do start to see that area of low pressure coming together well off to the west during the day tomorrow, with the area of high pressure off to our east. That starts to set up a tighter pressure gradient, so we will see some slightly breezy winds through our Tuesday and bring in some slightly milder air as we move through Tuesday as well, seeing temperatures climbing above average. As we move through Tuesday, we'll see increasing clouds ahead of this strong area of low pressure off to the west as it approaches through the overnight hours. We'll continue to see breezy conditions ramping up as we move overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, and we'll see some very windy conditions as we move through the day on Wednesday as this line of showers start to approach. The Storm Prediction Center does have us under a slight risk for severe weather as the shower activity moves through, with the chance of seeing some storms embedded with that activity and possibly some stronger storms possible, with the main threat being some very strong wind gusts. So it does look like we're going to see wind gusts up to 40 to 45 miles per hour as we move through the day on Wednesday. Chance of rain in the morning, mild conditions, and then the rain becomes likely as we move into the afternoon and through the evening time here, again with a good soaking of rain and possibly some stronger storms within that activity as that pushes through. So looking at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, we do have green conditions over the next 24 hours. We'll see mostly sunny conditions. On the chilly side, below average for our high around 43 degrees. See winds shifting out of the west-northwest, 5 to 10 knots. Peak winds up around 15 knots, and then we'll see those winds calming down as we move into the evening and becoming more southerly. So it's going to keep things more seasonable as we move through our low temperature for Tuesday morning, right around 31 degrees, just below our average low, but right about average for this time of year. And we'll continue with mostly clear skies and then becoming partly cloudy as we move into the start of the day on Tuesday, with some mid and high level clouds around the area. We'll see tides running normal, and for Tuesday, partly to mostly cloudy, slightly breezy. Do look at green conditions for our Tuesday, expecting slightly breezy but stay below that wind advisory criteria. High of 54 degrees. Increasing clouds continue Tuesday evening, and we'll see those winds, sustained winds, cranking up a bit, keeping things mild with a low around 46 degrees. We do have a yellow risk for potentially seeing some winds reaching that 25 knot threshold through the Tuesday night time frame, but the real action starts to move in as we get into Wednesday. That's when we're going to see mostly cloudy, overcast conditions. Again, a chance of rain during the morning, but rain more likely as we get into the afternoon, and we will see a chance for some thunderstorms with that activity. Again, the Storm Prediction Center does have a slight risk for some severe weather, so possibly seeing a stronger storm possible as that moves through the area, with possibly producing some even stronger wind gusts. But it does look like we will see those wind gusts up to around 45 miles per hour as we move through the day, and again, any stronger storms possibly exceeding that with some gust out ahead of it. So we do have a red risk for precip on Wednesday, as that is likely. Yellow risk for that lightning threat in the area. Red for those elevated winds. We will see a wind advisory as we move through the day on Wednesday, and seeing a yellow risk for some reduced ceilings and visibilities with that shower activity, but a mild day with a high around 59 degrees. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We will be back again at 10 a.m. Take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.